Bend, Elkhart, and all of Michiana. This is ABC 57 News at 6:30.
Tonight, a 6-year-old girl is dead after police say her father repeatedly stabbed her. Police then shot and killed the man. Tonight, we have team coverage for you on this murder investigation. Police say the 6-year-old girl from South Bend was stabbed at Irish Hills apartment complex. She then died at a local hospital this morning. Good evening, I'm Emily Pritchard. Her mother is in serious condition, suffering also from multiple stab wounds, and police say the father is to blame. Tonight we have team coverage on this murder investigation. ABC 57's Jesse McDonough spoke with neighbors who woke up to the aftermath. But first, we begin with ABC 57's Judy Laikowski. Today she spoke to police and the homicide unit about what happened this morning. Judy.
Well, Emily, police say they got a frantic 911 call from the neighbors who live across from the family right here behind me that there was a verbal argument that took place, but police say it quickly turned physical, and the wife, who is suffering from multiple stab wounds, ran from this apartment complex screaming for help.
This morning at approximately 5:06 a.m., South Bend Police received a 911 call regarding a domestic fight that was happening. The officers arrived to find a female victim bloodied in the parking lot. She confirmed that her 6-year-old daughter was inside the apartment with her husband.
Police say when they entered 4252, they saw blood on the hallways, large amounts, and they heard the little girl screaming for help behind the locked door of the apartment.
Officers, fearing for the safety of that child and others who may have been in the apartment, and having exigent circumstances, believing that someone was being injured inside the apartment, they forced entry, kicking in the door to apartment 1B.
Once the door swung open, officers saw the suspect laying on top of his daughter, stabbing her over and over.
To stop the attack, one officer fired his issued weapon, hitting the suspect. The suspect died at the scene.
The little girl was rushed to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead from her stab wound injuries.
This is a very dynamic case, and it's an ongoing investigation.
Crime scene flag markers indicating evidence of the attack were placed inside the apartment and continued in the backyard and front. This one marking where the mother collapsed on the sidewalk by this blue car.
The female adult victim suffered numerous lacerations and stab wounds and is expected to survive.
Which is a ray of hope for detectives investigating what led a man to kill his own daughter. Investigators did confirm that the suspect who died is from Kenya, along with his wife and their little girl. They are not releasing names at this point, nor are they releasing whether or not they have been called here before. Reporting live in South Bend, Judy Laikowski, ABC 57 News.
And tonight, neighbors at the complex are traumatized by this incident. ABC 57's Jesse McDonough talked with a witness who saw it all and called the cops. She joins us live from that makeshift memorial. Jesse.
Emily, the witness I talked to was so traumatized he didn't want to show his face, but he did tell me how this whole thing unfolded. Police are thanking him tonight for getting the mother to safety, but he says he wishes there was more he could have done for the little girl. Now, he says this isn't the first domestic dispute they've had at this residence. He said he sees the cops there a numerous amount of times, and he says that the mother had a restraining order against the father. He's also seen the father stalking the mother, hiding in the bushes to try to get near her. Now, he says he did try to knock on the window, and he saw the little girl. She looked fine at first, but when police got there, it was a whole nother story.
They tried to get him out, but he wouldn't come out. And then next thing I know, that the police officer started basically kicking the door in, and I heard pop, pop, 2 shots. And the police officer, female officer, ran out with the little girl. She was bleeding she had blood all over her.
Now, the first response team has been out here all day long trying to clean up the blood from the walls and the floor and the stairs. We will continue to check on the mother and her condition throughout the night and have an update for you tonight at 11. Reporting live in South Bend, Jesse McDonough, ABC 57 News.